Talk about your role this season, and is it more expanded than maybe what you thought it might be?
Coming in, I knew I had an opportunity to come play and start as a freshman. So I could say I was pretty aware, but at the same time, I knew I had to work hard and do what I had to do to play my role today, is be the corner and do the best I can on the field.
Knowing that you had that opportunity, but then when it became reality that you were, was that still a pretty big moment for you?
Oh yeah, it was very big. Like my first game, not gonna lie, my heart was pumping out my chest. But now I feel comfortable, and it just feels like football.
Was it what you expected it to be when you got this card?
Oh yes sir. It was loud crowd. The experiences was amazing. It was just my first opportunity to play real college football. I've always been chasing that dream. So.
As you got, I mean, obviously a lot of football left.
Yes sir.
The little bit of starting experience you have, I mean, what areas can you tell that you're going to have to get better at to progress as you go here as a Tiger?
Being more aggressive and just having my eyes on my man at all times. That's been I wouldn't say a big problem, but a fixable issue I need to fix to be better next year.
Now you're up against a team that has 2 wins on the season. I'm sure you're not overlooking them, but how do you approach that game? It's a team that's struggling itself right now.
We approach them however other team we approach them. We can't take them for granted. Just because they're 2-7 doesn't mean they're gonna come play hard and play us hard, and we gotta come fight and just play Tiger football.
Some of your players mentioned how the game eventually at each level slows down a little bit. There's a lot of youth on this defensive side of the ball. As a group, does it seem like the game has slowed down, or is it still pretty hectic?
As a group, I would say it's not as hectic, but it's not as slowed down as we thought it was going to be. It's kind of in the middle, but we're getting it. We're going to come together as a team and do whatever it takes.
How would you evaluate the defense so far this season, and then what do you guys need to do here the next 2 weeks to have success?
I feel like the defense, we've played good until we play hard. That's one thing I like about us. We play hard throughout the whole game. One thing that we have to do is finish. All we have to do is finish. That's all I can say.
And how does that change? How does a team start finishing? Because we've heard that from the coach.
Yeah. Not getting down when something bad happens, facing adversity, and not getting down and just keeping our teammates up, keeping each other up, and playing football, going 110% throughout.
Guys that you're lining up against, what's the biggest thing that you've noticed about the guys that you're seeing in this conference? That was there a wow moment, or like wow, this is the MIAA and I have to be ready?
Yeah, I knew I had to be ready. I knew there was going to be some dogs out there, some athletes that I was going to face, so I just made sure I had to be a dog myself.
Tampa, Florida, right?
Yes, sir.
It's 42 degrees outside today. Anything ever like this?
No, sir. I think last year Christmas was about 80 degrees, so it's pretty drastic change, but I'm getting used to it so far.